I'm Ducky. I remember when I was a duckling, my friends and me would play Twisted Metal for hours, then make prank phone calls, shoot Roman candles out of our butts, and then go swim on the pond. Sometimes my mom would have a picnic where we had geese to eat, because we were at war with those sons of bitches. Listen, don't be like me, kids. It seems like that sweet vehicular combat is coming back in style. Recently released is Warhammer 40K, Speed Freaks, and it brings a free, action-packed, multiplayer vehicular combat game. It offers a number of different vehicles with different weapon and ability combinations. All of this is wrapped in an impressive Warhammer 40K skin. The Warhammer universe seems perfect for this type of game. But then again, Blood Bowl proves that you can fit any game genre in the Warhammer universe. I'll be honest, over the past few years, I've become quite the Warhammer fan. Darktide has become one of my favorite co-op shooters, and even though after I maxed my character out, I took a break, but I definitely came back for the big update, which added the ability trees. They just released a new DLC, which I'm yet to try, but as long as they keep supporting Darktide, I'll keep playing it. Bolt Gun is another great example of a quality Warhammer title that's been recently released. Straight out of the gate, Bolt Gun impresses with its fast, fluid, yet still grounded movement. There's nothing like locking your chainsaw or gun saw or whatever the hell it is onto an enemy and slicing him in half only to directly target the next enemy and do the same. The most impressive thing here is the arsenal at your disposal, with your trusty chainsword as the mainstay and a nice selection of guns to boot. Eviscerate enemies with the titular bolt gun, which fires tiny missiles, a shotgun, a plasma rifle, or more serious weaponry like the grav cannon. What's more, you can explore each level and occasionally stumble upon temporary additional ammo types, such as the bolt gun's Kraken bolts that can pierce through armor. And hey, with the Space Marine 2 on the way later this year, it looks like the Warhammer franchise could be on one hell of a winning streak. One thing I'm not up to speed on in the Warhammer universe is the lore, because it's batshit crazy. There is an emperor of mankind, and a machine god, and different races that accomplish different things. Like there's a race of half-machine things that worship the machine god, and are responsible for building all of the weaponry or something like that. Then you have the rat hordes, like in Vermintide, another great game. So yeah, batshit crazy. As for the speed freaks, lore speed freaks are those orcs who become addicted to the sensation of pure speed. These speed-obsessed greenskins band together in their own mobs and war bands, which are full of buggies, bikes, and trucks. They belong to what orc culture refers to as the cult of speed, and become members of the speed freaks. These grinning loons roar into battle on exhaust-belching jalopies and crude but effective flying machines, intent on getting into the thick of the fighting before their ground-pounding comrades. Most vehicles used by speed freaks are painted red as, according to orc superstition, da red wuns go fastali. Due to the large number of vehicles in each warband, they often have several of the odd boys known as mech boys amongst their number to keep their vehicles running. Sometimes a warband of speed freaks is even led by a big mech instead of a war boss. One thing that Warhammer games are lacking is music from the Doom guy, Mick Gordon Look. 40K. Speed Freaks is free on Steam for anybody that remembers the glorious Twisted Metal or just loves games with vehicular mayhem. There's no reason not to try Speed Freaks. You know how Ducky likes speed, and Ducky approves this. I feel like since we're mentioning high-end vehicular combat games, I can't leave out a game I've had wishlisted on Steam. Fumes is a single-player game inspired by the golden era of vehicular combat genre. Straightforward, fast-paced, intense gameplay. Get into the car, slap some weapons on, and cruise twisted wastes. It is a roguelite that allows you to battle hordes of vehicles while earning new gear, weapons, and skins for your car. The gameplay loop is incredibly addictive, and I can't wait to see what these guys do with the full release, because the demo that's available now shows that this game could be over the top.